UAAP Season 75. After losing their opening match, the three-peat-seeking Lady Spikers went on to win the rest of their games in the elimination round, and would later sweep NU in their semi-series to enter the championship round once again. Standing in their way are the Ateneo Lady Eagles. With a year of finals experience under their belt, Ateneo is determined to get back at their rivals and win that elusive women's volleyball title. Both teams would face each other once again for the crown, but this time in front of a massive crowd, marking the first time that the UAAP Volleyball Finals will be played at the historic Araneta Coliseum.
The countless watching live on Studio 23 and UAAP Sports.tv and around the world via TFC's Pro Channel and TFC.tv with replays on Ball Channel. This is Philippine volleyball history in the making. It's Game 1 of the UAAP Diamond Season 75 Women's Volleyball Finals between the two-time defending champions, Salle Lady Spikers and the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Officiating this championship match, our first referee, Yul Venosa, international referee. Second referee, Buboy Rojas, national referee. Now let's see the honors for the protagonists. First, for the two-time champions, Salle Lady Spikers. Number 17 wins 2. Number 1, Mika Esperanza. Number 2, team captain, Abigail Marano. Number 8, Araneta. Number 7, Michelle Kumalo. Number 3, Mika Reyes. Their libero is number 5, Liz Goheng. And the head coach of the Lady Spikers, Romel De Jesus. And now let's meet the spotters for the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Number 12, Jem Perez. Number 8, Ella De Jesus. Number 6, team captain, G. Herbaso. Number 3, Gretchen Ho. Number 15, Phil Kailet. Number 2, Eliza Valdez. Their libero number 13, Denden Lazaro. And the head coach of the Lady Eagles, the ever-smiling Jolly Roger Goliath. This is Game 1, the finals.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Eagles take another crack at that championship trophy that the Lady Spikers are holding close to their chests for the last 2 years. And no surprise here for Coach Roger Guriev in the Final Four. He started A. Nakachi, but he's back with the regulars, the Fab Four of the 5, who, by the way, have a 13-1. Yes. Well, they have only won one game in 14 tries against LaSalle as a group. Sila Jem Perez, si Phil, si Z, si Gretchen, at saka si A. Nakachi in their era.
Yes.
And that was in last year's finals.
That's true, and you can probably say that this Ateneo squad hasn't really been that successful, except for that one game that we were talking about earlier. So far, it has been LaSalle all the way in this matchup, like what you said, in this era of the Fast Five.
All right, let's point out the obvious, Ian.
Yeah.
LaSalle is the best blocking team. It has been their weapon the whole year. It's probably the best blocking team that they've had in the last 3 or 4 years. What has Ateneo, what do they have to do? Jem Ferrer has come out and said speed is going to be the key.
Very true, Boom. But against a strong blocking team, the obvious and the most important thing is for you to have a strong coverage. Expect all of your hits, all of your offense would face a block, and there you go. Kailangan you try to see kung saan babagsak ang bola and try to cover your attackers. But even though nakakalamang itong De La Salle, like what I said, hindi pwedeng pabayaan ng Ateneo yung department ngayon. If they can get 10, 11 blocks in this game, I think that would be good enough to get a win over De La Salle.
Ako, hindi na tayo magkarinigan dito.
Grabe, first set, first 2 points.
Ian,
Wow.
I will pretend I understood what you said. That's Ali Valdez with a power tip to get them ahead here, 2-1. As Gretchen Ho serves set number 1, Ateneo, LaSalle, Ateneo. And the second-year player
Wow.
from Angeles University Foundation drills one home. It's worth a second look.
The block was too wide apart. Talagang napakalaki ng gap. Easily, Garang had that wide space to work with. Good serve.
Ferrer, it's sent back. Again, Valdez with the second power tip. It's a new facet of this Ateneo offense. Let's go to DLSU's Billy Capistrano right now.
Boom, it has been a long way to the finals, but the Lady Spikers are here. Now that the girls are so close to their ultimate goal, let me tell you that they will stop at nothing to achieve it. But in order to do this, they must continue to believe in themselves. Now, one good thing to note about this team is that they push each other beyond their limits and they never stop motivating one another. Now, in today's game, the girls were instructed to do one very important thing: be consistent. They must play good and consistent volleyball, especially against a team like Ateneo. Kung magaling na sila the past game, rest assured, mas gagalingan pa nila today. Boom.
Thank you very much, Billy. Going for the third straight, Michelle Gumabaw. And Lazaro lets that fly by for the 4-3 lead for Ateneo. We're noticing, Ian, a new wrinkle in this Ateneo game, or at least in the Eliza Valdez game. 2 successive power tips, or kung tawagin natin naglalaro sa tayo, Ian, lihis.
And sometimes it does work against a very strong blocking team. Don't force the issue. Don't go straight forward. Try to adjust. Ella De Jesus trying to hit off the block.
By the way, De Jesus comes in early. And speaking of early, Herbacio taking the ball early for a early 5-3 lead for the Lady Eagles in their second trip to the finals. As we check in with Selena Dagdag.
Coach Roger does admit that the De La Salle Lady Spikers is a stronger and a more experienced team. However, he does not fret and he remains confident simply because sobrang galing daw at sobrang nag-work hard sila during their practices at sa mga ensayo nila. During coaches, they're also brimming with a couple of counterattacks, and just how these plays are gonna go, he smiles and tells everybody to just wait and see. Sa huddle, sa ulit-ulit din ni Coach kung gaano ka-importante ang lakas ng loob, tapang at syaga pagpasok sa laban. As he puts it, right from the culmination of the game, I want to see a fighter in all of them. Boom and Ian.
Well, it's looking like it, Selena. They're up 5-4 as De Jesus sends it over. LaSalle on the attack. That's too low. That's a net block. And the 17,408 people in the arena, in this arena called the Big Dome so far, reacting to every play. Kim Pahato, early.
Everyone. And we haven't talked about this, Boom, but we were talking about how important the first set is in a matchup such as this one.
Especially for
Ateneo, because they have itong De La Salle, alam natin, pag nagsimulang manalo, they can just continue doing that. It doesn't matter if they're up by a set, 2 sets, or if they're down by 2 sets. Basta sila, they just pattern every set of the way they know it. You know, they finish it strong, they start it strong, and it doesn't matter kung ano score nung kalaban nila. So for Ateneo, it's very important to open up this match, you know, trying to set the momentum and getting a statement across right away.
I know what you're saying, especially LaSalle Ian has won in different ways here this season. They've won when they were ahead. They won against NU and against Ateneo coming from behind.
UST, remember that first match, no?
Yep. Pero, ang abante dito ay Ateneo. 5 serving 7. Great serve. Great serve by Mika Reyes. Grabing ingay, Ian.
Grabe. I don't know how the coaches can give out instructions.
Shakey's fast serve brought to you by Shakey's Fun Families Pizza. Easily the most popular LaSalle player right now on deck serving. Masyado malapit sa net. Up! That's a reception error by Kainlet.
That's right, Jen Ferrer is a back row player. She can't flip that ball over, especially with her hand over the net. But she had, kita mo lampas yung kamay niya. But again, dahil doon sa over-reception, wasn't able to set it up for her attackers.
Better reception there. Combination play. Set back by the defense of LaSalle. De Jesus. Oh, Mika Reyes was there. Inagaw ni Aragalang, which translated to an Ateneo point. They get their noses in front here. 8-7. Back in a moment. Salamat din sa inyong pagtanaw sa UAAP, sa ating mga kaibigan at kapamilya.
Dami natin dito.
Sa Bacolod, Iloilo, mga Ilonggo. Ayun naman, nakita natin yung mga kasama natin dito. Gerald Teng, Eleni Villa, who is from Bacolod, by the way. Vice ganda. As we look at some sequences early on, yun yung dalawang lihis na tira ni Eliza Valdez. We are at 8-7. Abante po ang mga naka-asul as Kainglet sends it to the other side. Gumabaw, sets it up. It is Chu. Oh! Single block. No coverage.
Well, you can't blame Gretchen Ho for trying, although she was the only one who went up for the block. Sometimes it works to your disadvantage, especially kung hindi inaasahan ng teammates mo that there's going to be just a single blocker going up.
Kim Fajardo. Underhand set to Kainglet. Kainglet powers it through. Great dive by Galang. 2 again. This time Ferrer was there. She was ready. Kainglet will try an angle. That's a great cut shot. Hinabol! What an effort!
Save from Gohing!
What an effort! Kainglet tries again. LaSalle is back. Kumabaw. Unable to put it away. Gohing is in pain though because she hit a chair. Look at her. She's trying to shake it off. What an effort.
I really don't know how she did it. But what an effort from Gohing.
And I'm sure the crowd appreciates a play like that, and that is why they're here to watch here at the Araneta Coliseum. 17-4-08. Melissa Gohing, mga kabatchmate nila Jem Ferrer yan, ha?
Oh, what a serve!
Pero sinalo ng LaSalle.
That's outside. No touch.
No touch.
And Ateneo, this is where De La Salle is dangerous. Let's look at this attack first.
Ito yung kanina.
Yeah,
the cut
get
shot.
this. There's going to be a save. Look at Gohing. Run all the way and
She
look
goes
at the final
into a
save.
chair.
Wow, amazing.
And she's been doing that for 5 years for LaSalle already.
What a serve. That's the second time he has done it with that kind of a...
Herbacio has been serving that way for 5 years too. Kuha na Ateneo.
The rally's on here.
They open to Kainglet. Sent back.
I think the coverage is working right now, so that's really a very important thing for Ateneo to keep on doing.
Yun! The quick on a scramble. What a smart play by Kim Fajardo, Ian.
Changing it up because all the offense has been outside sets, but suddenly look at this running attack. Abby Morano quickly, no, hindi niya na inantay yung block to set up and close out on her. What a first set, Boom. What a first
what
set.
A showdown so far. Worth every single centavo of that the price of admission of the ticket. Combination play.
Oh, it was read very well by Fajardo.
Yep. Balik naman dito. Miss hit by Aragalang. And Eliza Valdez will march back in as her team is up by 2. Ito, medyo lihis yung tama sa bola.
Malayo yung set sa net, far away from that. She was underneath the ball. Had to adjust in mid-air. And that's so hard to do. I think it was on its way out though.
Chance for Ateneo. They open to Kainglet. Kainglet again with another cut shot.
And I can see Coach Roger applauding that move from his veteran Phil Kainglet.
From a skill standpoint, Ian, explain how tough that cut shot is.
That's so very hard, especially if you're a right-handed player. You're moving away from the ball and just cut that ball with enough spin.
Kaya hintayin natin magmadali yan. Kasi hindi tayo makapwesto kagad eh. Pumwesto muna tayo, hindi natin, kailangan siguraduhan yung atake natin. Hindi kailangan tiyambahan o madalian ang atake. Then, ganoon din sa pag-block. Masyado tayo nagmamadali sa pag-abot ng bola. Hindi pa nakapwesto yung spiker, nag-aabot na tayo. Pumwesto tayo, okay? Dito tayo. Ganda tayo sa spike. Tao-tao lang tayo.
15 years, 7 titles. Coach Ramil going for the 8th. As we see Melo Tunay and some of the Jesse De Leon and some of the USD players. Nico Salva, Carla Aguas, all part of the audience here at the Araneta. Gretchen Ho serving 12, serving 9.
Kumpleto tayo dito.
Ito, ang ganda yung mga dating, yung mga athletes of other sports,
Yes,
Ian,
they're
supporting.
here.
Balik tayo dito sa laro, bumabaw. Gretchen taking it. Ferrer looking for Phil. Goes
Oh!
for the same shot. Goes for the same shot, but this time came up short.
That's right. The difference with that play was the set was far from the net. The harder it is to make that cut shot.
Yes.
To put that side spin on the ball, very, very hard.
But she was going for that same
Same
opening.
spot, yeah. There's a huge hole there in that zone of the defense of De La Salle.
You know, that is hundreds of viewing tape, hundreds of times of viewing tape with the coaching staff. Oh, this time, Mika Reyes read that power tip and he sends it right back.
Straight down. It was just, she passed it straight to the waiting arms of Reyes. Ay,
Look at that.
grabe, elbows
Payong.
over the net.
Payong na payong, oh. Abby Maraño. You know, we almost lost this player to lawn tennis. Abby
Abby?
Maraño. Yeah, I'll tell you the story later. In the meantime, eto muna. Gumabaw. Lazaro. Ferrer.
Oh, nice
Kainglet.
set.
Great change-up by Phil Kainglet.
The good thing I like about that play is that Valdez will always be a marked lady whenever she goes up. And she was able to at least
Draw.
at least hesitate, no? Yung blockers. That's really the opening to Phil. And Phil and whoever is going to be in that Ateneo offense should always be ready for those little openings that the De La Salle block would give
A
them.
rare chance ball here. De Jesus. Gohing keeps it high.
Going just so far amazing in this match.
Same effort there by Kainglet and a free ball,
Free ball.
for the defending champions. Fajardo opens up.
Dalawa.
Kainglet was there.
Oh!
And Basha sends it
What
over.
a save! What a save from
Play
Z.
on. Oh! And that's out. Play on. Z Hervasio sends it back with one hand.
Wow, the crowd here.
Let's look at that. Kainglet keeps it up. Hervasio, one hand, sends it to the other side.
Grabe save. Even the save of Bill.
Yes.
He didn't catch it if it was her foot. Yeah, that was over.
The rule there, Ian, explain to our new viewers.
Fajardo was the setter. Nagka-interference si Reyes because look at this. Nasa court na nung kabila. You can't, or there was even a touch, I think, on the net as well. So, hindi mo pwedeng mag-interfere na nandun na sa court ng kabila. Sa airspace ng kabila yung bola.
Hervasio with coverage. De Jesus. Coverage by Galang.
Oh, poor play here for De La Salle.
Chance
Valdez
for Ateneo.
waiting.
Valdez running
She was
attack.
asking for it. She was asking for it.
And Ateneo goes to the technical timeout ahead 16-11. Here at the Big Dome, we'll be back with game number 1 of the finals. Cara Acevedo. Kiefer Avena. We have a surprise, by the way, for all our televiewers later on.
Later.
Pakinggan nyo yan at abangan yan.
Abangan nyo.
Abangan nyo yan.
Abangan nyo. May mga sorpresa kaming hinanda ni Boom.
Ako naman yung save ni Melissa Gohing kanina.
Look at that save.
Okay, back to live action. Galan targets the middle and gets a point. 12 will be serving 16. Tingnan natin ulit. The AUF recruit.
Single block coverage is not gonna work for Ateneo.
Nakita mo na.
Pangalawa eh.
Nakita mo na.
Pangalawa na yun. That was the error she had in her earlier rotation. Another service error for Gumabaw. The minute that ball was sent off from her hands.
Jem Ferrer, who cannot believe these are the last 2 or 3 games that they're playing here in the UAAP. Parang kailan lang. And Jem Ferrer was practically the engine that runs this Ateneo offense.
Yes.
Has played with Herbacio, has played with Kenlet, has played with Valdez in the palarong pambansa. Nung bago pa lang si Valdez. First year si Eliza Valdez sa palarong pambansa. Pangatlong taon na, third year na sila. They were representatives of the NCR. So matagal na magkakasama itong mga to. Hindi lang bagong salta si Eliza dito sa Ateneo.
Good serve there from...
Good reception. Combination play. Huli ng Lasal. Oh, great reception. Fajardo. Ferrer checks the defense. De Jesus.
Nice! Ella De Jesus working her magic. We know her as the elevator. She's been known for those strong hits. This one was really unexpected by the De La Salle defense.
And again, nahuli si Mika rin dahil si Valdez medyo naatak ng konti sa gitna.
The strategy here for Ateneo is that, and this caught De La Salle by surprise. Valdez is in the position of a middle attacker. Nasa gitna siya, whether it's in offense or in the block. Nalito ngayon, no? Na hindi inaasahan.
Na-disorient.
Oo, itong De La Salle blockers.
Ferrer. Oh. That's too wide. This is the biggest lead. Ian, 7-point lead for Ateneo. Liza Valdez on deck serving. Mika Esperanza will come back for Kim Fajardo.
Great strategy from the veteran coach, Roger Gurriel.
Alam mo ba kung paano nagsimula pa na mag-volleyball ito si Valdez?
Kala ko si Coach Roger.
Si Valdez, si Eliza Valdez. Nung bata siya, kasama niya mga kapatid niya, older brothers, 2 older brothers. They were playing basketball. Yun ang unang sport nila. When they tried playing volleyball, napaluan siya sa muka.
Oh!
And for some people, pag napaluan ka sa mukha, ayaw mo
na
maglaro.
ba?
Siya, nagustuhan niya.
Oh, what a block! And then, doon na nagpatuloy.
Parang mula nun, nagustuhan niya yung gusto niya makabawi.
Yung lasa ng bola.
At sabi niya, yun yung kanya, sabi niya yun ang naging turning point daw kung paano siya natuto mag-volleyball around grade 4 nung nagba-basketball siya with the brothers and then grade 5. The lead is down to 6. That's out.
No touch from the block. That was a miss hit from Z. She doesn't hit that way. And she's saying sorry. But De La Salle, remember, although this is a 5-point lead, Boom, we cannot take them for granted.
Not at all.
Sabi ko nga, they play the same way. Whether they're up, down, by 2, 10 points, it doesn't matter to these girls.
They were behind against National University in that second set in the final 4 match when they came back. Ateneo, though, still with a 5-point lead. Oh! Jesus has been delivering.
Kanina pa yan, Boom. Those aren't patented hits coming from De Jesus. These are makeshift, let me call it that way, makeshift shots. See, not the full swing, not the regular power she puts into each shot that she makes.
3 points in this first set for De Jesus, kasamang Ian. 3 valuable points off the bench.
See, the coverage. The coverage of Ateneo has to work double time.
Correct.
Always
against La Salle.
That's right. Any team, for that matter.
Yes.
Oh, dangerous time here for De La Salle, Boom.
Kaya naghatak na si Coach Ramil at ipinasok si Sid Nemesilo muli. Wedge 2, upo muna, Ella De Jesus back on deck serving 22-15. The ladies in blue looking good here in the first. They're looking prepared. Ian. Barely over the net. Ferrer sets
Uy,
a pin.
dikit yan.
Malapit.
Dikit yan.
For those who don't know, once it hits the antenna, that's already an infraction. Maraming nanonood sa atin for the very first time. Kasamang Ian, so binabati namin kayo. Hopefully this first experience with watching volleyball will be a good one for you guys. Huwag nyo na kaming pansinin. Huwag nyo na kaming pansinin, Ian.
Inaantay ko na yun. Kung di mo sinabi, susundan ko eh.
Huwag nyo na kaming pansinin.
Minus the two voices you're hearing at the moment.
But these 12 girls right now are putting on a tremendous show.
Oh, that's not gonna... Uy! Oh, Kainglet guilty, or was it Gretchen guilty for that net touch? Ito, De La Salle making a run right now.
Right, you're right. 17 serving 22.
Remember, Esperanza was pulled out. Ito, nakabalik na naman. And after she came in, De La Salle has scored 3 straight points.
Oh, checked. Kainglet. That's out. That's 3 straight points for LaSalle. Coach Roger will call a timeout. And let's listen in as LaSalle is only down by 4 now.
Sabi ko siya, pag dumikit yung bola sa net, ano ba rin pakain? Kunin mo lang doon sa ibabaw, patukin mo lang na gano'n. Kaya mo naman sa talunan yan eh. 3 puntos sila, 3 error natin yun. Ha? Iwasan yung error, kaya mo makakapagin yung agad sa palakay. Yan, huwag magmamadali. Nakakonsentrate siya. Ang offensa mo lahat, nandito eh. Hindi natin na-distribute doon eh. Pwedeng kung sa likod ito, magrami.
Roger Goreyev making it the point to remember or to tell the girls now those points were coming off errors.
That's true, that's true. And the offense has become very predictable. All the sets of gem are compressed over at the left side. So sabi ni Coach Roger, ibahin mo. Bigyan mo ng ibang place yung inyong attackers.
Mika Esperanza who started for LaSalle back here. Ferrer.
Ayun, iniba. Liniko kayo. See? Again, right after that timeout, they change up the play. Didn't go to the usual left-sided attack. They score a point.
Gretchen Ho with that hit, who says there have been practices in this week na naluluha sila after training because of the realization that it is the final few games and they want, more than anything, Ian, what you want to hear is that they use it as motivation. They use it as motivation.
Oh!
And right now, they are at set point.
In the very important first set.
In a very important first set, without Elisha Valdez on the floor. So they're reserving Elisha Valdez. Budgie Bar. Oh, Bar sa saya. Set point for Ateneo.
Wow, this serves from Z.
Parang umiba, no?
May extra siyang, I don't know if it's an extra move from, or she probably picks up the ball much later than from the usual height she does it the other times or the previous times.
Having a ball
Masaya.
here. Hindi masaya para sa LaSalle.
Sa ngayon.
Abante ay 5, oh. Kainglet, itinapik sa kabila. The setup. And a touch at the net. Nevertheless, Jesus could not handle the Galang attack anyway. And the lead is still at 4. They are on the edge of getting the first set, talking about Ateneo, but hanggat hindi pa tapos.
Ateneo has only 2 attackers. Ayan, nalito na.
And a chance again for LaSalle, pero a free ball.
Oh, that was bad.
Good coverage. Oh, masyado malapit sa net. Coverage by Gretchen Ho. They send it back. Chance for LaSalle to cut into this 4-point lead. Galang. Lazaro pops it right back up. Kainglet puts it away! And puts the first set away! The Lady Eagles get in front in game number 1. 25-20 with Eliza Valdez not even doing a lot of heavy lifting for Ateneo.
That's true. Good observation, Boom. Para talagang pinahinga muna nila sa first set si Eliza, but somehow Ateneo not relying on their number one scorer to get that win in the first.
Second set promises to be a dandy. Come back with us here in Studio 23. We also have a surprise for all of you. Hang on. Back here at Studio 23 for more of game number 1 of the women's volleyball tournament of the UAAP season 75. Boom Gonzalez, Doc Ian Laurel with us, and a special guest here at the panel. We'd like to welcome former Ateneo captain at one point, right? Cara Acevedo. Wow, you're joining us, Cara, and your team won the first set. I want to find out, Cara, what did you see na medyo iba dun sa first set sa pagsimula ng Ateneo dito?
The intensity of the girls, I think, in the first set, I really saw in their eyes the fire, the passion. They wanted to win that set.
In terms of the plays, did you see anything different from what they usually do?
I think Coach Roger put Eliza in the middle. They made Ella play open. So I think medyo naguluhan yung blockers ng Lasal. So hindi pa sila nakaka-adjust.
Parang nagulat, ano? Ayun nga yung napansin ni Coach.
Yes.
Ni Doc Ian. Buti na lang rini-affirm niya yung sinabi mo.
Ginervous nga ako, baka iba sabihin ni Cara. But again, Cara, like what Boom has said, how does it feel, na you haven't beaten Lasal for only once since last year, no?
Yeah.
Pero how does it feel that you see your teammates, your former team play this way at this kind of a level, at this venue?
Well, I'm so proud of them. We really started from scratch when Coach Roger arrived. And, during my time, we didn't beat Lasal, but now we see them in the finals. And I'm really happy for them.
Lasal with a service error there. So we're tied at 2-all. How about, Cara, the explosion of volleyball? We've been talking about this for a while. We've had our own conversations, Cara, about how popular your team has become. LaSalle obviously has that winning tradition working for them, but what are your thoughts on what has happened this year for season 75 for volleyball in general?
Well, of course, the UAAP volleyball has made history this year. Never tayo nagkaroon ng crowd this big. I was talking to my former teammates. We never had a crowd like this before, and it's really nakaka-goosebumps talaga. Kasi when you see the crowd this big, talagang mapapag-goosebumps ka.
I bet. And right now, the intensity level obviously is going to get higher dito sa second set. 3-2.
Okay.
The captain, Abby Maranya, serving. Free ball for De La Salle, who lost the first set para dun sa mga kakatunin lamang. And Galang with a little look at Zihervasio after the kill for serving 2.
Galang smiling back at Z after that two-man block. Not able to control our reigning Rookie of the Year.
Right now it is Abby Maranya serving still. 4 serving 2. That goes through. Asal with a free ball to Ateneo. Ferrer chooses Ella De Jesus. And they save that. And another free ball here. Ferrer. Okay, Valdez. Valdez fooling everybody else. Freeing up Zihervasio.
Cara, what do you think about that play? Because I know you used to practice that, and it was you going around, right?
Yes. She really stepped up this year, being captain and all. After last year, sobrang na-perfect na niya yung position na yan. Kasi she was an open spiker before.
I remember it was Cara who was running around for that differential hit before.
Ako yung taga-loko.
And an outside touch by Galang. We are at 4-all. Let's check in with Billy Capistrano from the La Salle side.
How bad do you want it? Yan ang tanong para sa Lady Spikers after that first set. Boom, the girls really need to step it up and they need to show some championship experience. As expected, coach was not pleased with the previous set. Sabi nga niya, bakit daw kailangan laging nagmamadali at natataranta? He instructed the girls to compose themselves and to get their heads back in the game. Huminga ng malalim at gawin ang dapat gawin. Lastly, he told them na kulang pa talaga ang pinapakita nila. They have to anticipate Ateneo's actions dahil ang daming errors na ginawa at bigay lang sila ng bigay ng points sa kalaban. Boom and Ian?
Maraming salamat, Billy. Nakakagulat yun, Doc, na maririnig mo na yung Lasal matataranta dahil...
Nagmamadali.
one of the things that has really made them a tough opponent in these years is really their composure from all the championships that they've won. As Bumabaw able to tie this game at 5-all. Cara, your thoughts on... Oh, wait. Puntahan muna natin si Selena Dagdag, and then I'll go back to Cara. Let's go, Selena, from the Ateneo side. Go ahead.
Boom, Ian, much of Coach Rogers' instructions for this set has got something to do with their defense. Earlier, I heard you guys talking about how the girls should double time on their movements, and you know what? This was exactly what Coach Roger told them to do in the huddle. Coach Roger told them to speed up the execution of their floor defense. He also tells the Lady Eagles not to overcrowd at the center of the court, since this gives them the tendency to miss defending the Lady Spikers' hits. He instructs them to focus and be mindful of the hits each of them are designated to block. After giving them these instructions, he commends them for taking away the second set. Diin pa niya, ipagpatuloy niyo lang yan. Boom and Ian?
I cannot celebrate against Lasala with just one set. Remember, they came back after being down 2 sets in their first meeting. Quick question, Cara, your thoughts on the Fab Five? You're good friends with them, you played with them. Their development, their evolution here in season 75 and all these years. What can you say about them?
Well, I visited them last night at the Blue Eagle Gym, the quarters kasi sila.
Yeah.
And, well, I kind of talked to them, told them na I'm really, really proud of them, how they carried the team all throughout these years. And, well, I think the focus talaga they have right now for this championship series, kasi nga, last chance na nito eh.
Yes.
So, wala, I think, well, nakita naman natin sa play nila ngayon, they're giving their everything. And yan, I just wish them all the best for this game.
In the meantime, this rally is still ongoing. For those who just tuned in, we're talking to Cara Acevedo, former Ateneo captain, played with the Fab Five. Wait, we'll take a technical timeout, Cara. We'd like to thank you for joining us, and good luck with the rest of the team.
Thanks,
we'll see you
Cara.
around.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cara Acevedo will continue watching this game while we take a timeout. We'll be back with more here on Studio 22. Balik po tayo dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Abante po ng tatlo ang DLSU Lady Spikers. Ateneo won the first set. Kanina kasama namin si Cara Acevedo, ang dating manlalaro po ni Coach Roger Goreyev. Nanonood na lamang siya as we look at one of our charming audience members. Our Silverworks courtside charmer is Cecilia Davila from Ateneo. Silverworks adds personality to her unique fashion sense. Silverworks live to play. Para po sa mga fans ng Lasal, huwag po kayo mag-alala. Meron din po kaming guest mamaya.
From Lasal.
From Lasal.
Sorpresa na naman yan.
Tapos,
third.
pagka nakita namin yung mga request, na iiwan na lang namin yung dalawa.
Marami na nga nag-text siya. Sabi, ba't pinali si Cara? Sana kayo na lang umalis.
Oo nga.
They're gonna enjoy this one, Boom, I'm sure.
They're enjoying this one right now. Lasal, better set for them. They're up by 3. Demesilio with a tip. Doesn't work. Kainglet. Gohing keeps it up. Galang sends it back. A chance for Maranyo. No.
Too short.
I was telling you about Abby Maranyo. Her first introduction to sports in general was lawn tennis. Because of her dad. Marami raw raketa at bola na nasa bahay lang. So she tried it, but she didn't really...
Didn't pick it up.
Didn't pick it up. But she liked, the fact na yung mga net sports, ano? And then, grade 4, natuto rin siya mag-volleyball with men.
Again,
With men.
meron ng influence ng brothers or...
Hindi, just mga kaibigan lang na lalaki. And she's one of our best blockers here in the league, right? That is her first introduction to volleyball.
Nagka-block lang.
Nung nag-block siya ng isang lalaki sa isang, yung mga larong kalye.
Yeah.
Sabi nga, nakachinelas pa nga lang daw siya nun. Nung naka-block siya at biniro nila at linoko nila yung lalaking na-block niya.
Ni Abby.
Mula nun, parang nasabi niya, gusto ko tong sport na to. She liked the sport, she developed it, pero yung unang mga 2 taon daw na naglalaro siya ng volleyball, puro blocking lang daw yung alam niya. Yun lang daw muna yung specialize niya.
It's like saying that she can rough it up with
Yes,
the boys.
with the boys. Sa mga, sabi niya, in her own words, larong kalye lang talaga yung gusto niya dati.
Alam mo, marami sa atin dyan nagsimula.
Totoo.
Because volleyball was really so popular probably 10, 15, or probably 20, 25 years back na kasama lagi yan sa summer activities, no? Wow, this is a good rally here from Ateneo.
What a serve by Hervasio.
I was about to say, and what started off this rally and each sequence that Ateneo gets a point from is that serve of Z. Hervasio.
Kasi bumalik kaagad yung bola sa kanila, which gave them the opportunity to set up Phil Cainglet. And now, after being down by 3, they're up by 1. And the captain...
I just don't want to jinx her. I just don't want to say anything about this serve.
Damn! At tinuro pa ni Ferrer.
That is the 4th straight
Yes,
serve.
that was you, Z.
The fans love it. The fans love it.
How can you not? That's like a slam dunk in basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
At abante na po ang Ateneo ng 2. All of a sudden.
Foreman, kaya po sana yung mabuti. Kasi nakatapat sa loob eh. Nang mag-isip lang tayo, tingnan nyo, hindi nila sa labas. Eh, hindi na sa labas, masyado nang hindi nila sa labas, kaya hindi na tayo magpalisit sa loob. Okay? Tingnan natin yung kalaban natin. Pagka mabilis yung bola, tao-tao lang muna. Huwag ka lang ng talon. Tao-tao, dito tayo sa triangle. Okay?
Okay,
Ano nangyari? Doki, kwento mo sa atin, pinag-uusapan lang natin yung volleyball beginnings nitong si Abby Maraño. And all of a sudden, the lead is now 2 as you see a Shakey's fast serve brought to you by Shakey's Fun Family Pizza.
You know, yung mga sinasabi niyang larong kalye ng volleyball, it's just like how basketball is played. You know, yung mga magkakabarkada, pagdating ng hapon, half court. In volleyball, it used to be like that. Medyo may konting organization because it's full court. Another service ace! Wow! This could be the turning point of this match. This second set, very, very crucial for De La Salle. You don't want Ateneo to get a 2-set lead.
Alex Dan comes in for Kim Fajardo. Michelle Gumabao moves out. Nika Esperanza comes back in. 4 points for Z. Hervasio. 2 of them service aces. And their lead down 3, now up 3. The swing continues for the Lady Eagles.
Grabe yung serve.
It's like she, alam naman natin magaling na siya mag-serve, but there's something different about it here in the finals. It's a little sharper.
That's what I was saying. Baka late niyang kinukuha, hindi talaga sa taas na taas. Medyo mababang konti. Kaya maganda yung tawid sa net.
Ito na naman yung angulo ni Phil. Inangulo na naman, oh.
It's like Ateneo came in with a very
specific game plan. Yeah, you're right. And she continues to serve. She's been doing that for the last 5 years.
May huling pitik sa dulo.
Meron nga. Tan.
That's
out.
No touch from the block.
No touch.
They're trying to call for one, but again, this is all from the serve of Z. You can see the offense of De La Salle.
Yes.
Just hitting a roadblock.
Hervasio, the 9th best server in the league. Doesn't look like it right now. She looks like she's in the top 3, maybe even number 1.
There could be something wrong with her stats right now.
That's another one!
Oh, this is going to bring the house down.
This is crazy. And they're not going to call a timeout. Coach Ramil is waiting for the technical timeout as he sends back Fajardo and Gumabao.
You know what?
Hervasio skirts the line on this one. Yes, Ian.
It's like the back row defense or the reception of De La Salle has been put under a spell. Parang every time Z goes up, they just watch. They just freeze up and they just don't move, and Z just keeps on scoring.
And this is not easy at all, what she does. Napaulit-ulit. 15 serving 9.
This is a zone that she's in.
Reyes puts it away, finally. Stops the bleeding for La Salle. Now,
He doesn't want to be pulled out because Coach Rogers is asking him, do you want to be pulled out? He said, I don't want to go out.
adrenaline na yan, Doc. Up 1 set, up 5 in the second.
I like that Coach Roger was checking on Z. Are you still okay?
Oh, too risky for Ella de Jesus. And now the climb back begins for the defending champions.
Apat lang yan.
Mika Reyes on her second year, replacing the role of the great Jack Alarca already for LaSalle. And just as I say that, the service error gives Ateneo the lead as we get into the second technical timeout. Babalik po ang drama dito sa UAAP. Game 1 Finals, si Herbacio. Sinabihan ni Coach Roger Graham. Ano ba? Pahinga ka muna?
No. She doesn't want to go out. She wants to play.
Pahinga. bukas na, pahinga. Hey, again, these girls, by the way, Doc, again, finals week for the seniors for Ateneo. Midterms for the tri-semester De La Salle players. They're dealing with all of that. And then the nervous energy, then the anticipation, then the pressure, the excitement, and all the talk around.
Lahat yun sabay-sabay nangyari this week.
That is incredible. These girls are incredible, all of them. They're trying to withstand all of them and play and give a show here in game number 1. And another one from Phil Kainglet.
Phil has had a lot of success doing that, as well as Eliza Valdez, even De Jesus. I think they're not really forcing the issue and just relying on their smarts to win this game.
Pajibar, Obar, ang saya. The lead is 6 again. Maranyo finds a spot.
She's been very quiet though.
Yes, she has been.
Maranyo has been very quiet.
Left with 8 points so far here in this match. And Valdez, all of her 4 points were all in the first set. So imagine that they're doing this with the #1 scorer in the league, reserving and conserving her energy.
These errors from De La Salle, a lot of the coaching staff just shaking their heads. Brother Bernie Oka, again, congratulations to De La Salle for winning the overall championship.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Brother Bernie. Pati UAP
Job well
tennis
done,
na kinover din natin. Ferrer. They're really not giving it to Valdez. Two. Good reaction, but naubusan.
8 service errors for De La Salle. Can you believe that, Boom? Yan yung kanina pa natin sinasabi.
6 errors for LaSalle. Dalawa para sa Ateneo so far. The lead is 5. That's a total errors, by the way, as Wench Tew, who will not play next year anymore for LaSalle, trying to win a championship for herself. Ateneo scrambles for defense. Lazaro is there. Ferrer underhand to De Jesus. Sent back. Great coverage by herself. Great reaction. Galang with a wind-up. Herbacio gets out of the way. Lazaro goes back to Ella. Ella sends it back. Fajardo, nakaluhod. Ibinigay kay Gumabaw. Bumalik yung bola.
Baldo was right there in the middle, watching for that play as it evolved. Good read by Eliza. Look at that. That was her all the way.
3 blocks for both teams total. That is not the number that LaSalle wants.
I told you that stat will be very important.
Oh, that one is out though.
It is out.
It is out though.
Was it in or out?
Coach Ramil has something to say to the linesman.
And Galang plays right away. So
let's look at it from this angle. This is a perfect angle. Ooh, that kind of touched the line. The reaction from the green side.
Hard to say.
Mahirap, ano? Baka may shadow lang, ano?
Hard to say.
Again, the referees and the linesmen, rather, don't have the benefit of a slow-mo. Unlike us. Valdez is rejected. And Abby Maranyo pleading with the rest of her teammates to come back and fight.
And quietly, this has increased to a 6-point lead for Ateneo. All those exchanges.
Si Abby Maraño, third-year high school pa lang, inabangan na ni Coach Ramil de Jesus para mapunta sa Lasal. Balik na naman ang bola sa Ateneo. Oh, that's a triple block right there.
Right, remember, she had success facing that triple block earlier when she just hit those side spin shots, those dumps. But now she goes back to her usual power hits, but the block has been, it's going to take its toll on her if she keeps on doing that.
Good steady serve. Lead is 5. Valdez with the tip.
Again, the drop.
Oh, pero Boyan, Gohing sends it back. Chance for Ateneo here. Underhand set to Valdez. Tries to swipe it. Bumalik sa Ateneo. Ferrer. Ipinalik kay De Jesus. Chance for LaSalle to answer. They go to Galang. Galang off speed. Valdez keeps it up. And a free ball. LaSalle's chance. Reyes. And able to put it away. Ferrer. Hervasio. Long rally here. With the lead at 5 for Ateneo. Galang goes for the angle. No. Wide.
She was on her way down, so really bad timing on the shot. Ang tagal niyang binitin, but yun, pababa na siya nung tinamaan niya yung bola. That was too wide from Galang.
It's Elisa Valdez serving. Maraño with the take. They go to Gumabao. Gumabao with the push. Kainglet gives it up to De Jesus. Masyadong too much muscle behind that attack. The lead stays at 5. Michelle Gumabao on deck, who is closest with Abby Maraño in the team.
Yes.
Silang dalawa yung sabi nila very close. It's also because they're batchmates. Yep. And they've gone through a lot together.
Alright, she gets this in this time.
Great serve.
Of course, the ace there.
Coach Roger has not called the timeout yet. And sabi niya, bayan mo. Tinuro niya kay Coach Farley.
Sige lang.
Wag muna. Let the girls deal with it on their own. Sometimes, Ian, coaches do that.
Yes.
Hindi yung basta magkamali, timeout kagad. Ferrer to Ho. Great coverage. Regalo.
Papa.
Joust at the net. Hervasio goes to De Jesus again. Maraño was there, and a touch by Mika Reyes on the net, which is an automatic point, obviously, for Ateneo.
And the refs are really
Gotta look at that, Doc.
watching the girls whenever they go up to the block. Remember, if they do touch the net,
Oh, yes. Their left arm.
elbow.
Coach Ramil will call a timeout because they're down here by 5.
Okay, sige na lang. Huwag nyo na rin yung referee. Hindi yung crowd. Huwag nyo na rin dindihin. Okay? Hindi mang sa matawa ng referee. Basta laro lang tayo. Basta organize lang natin. Huwag tayo masyadong matakaw doon sa loob ng kamay. Ng referee. Masyado natin inaabot eh. Eh, wala na kayo sa pwesto. Umabot pa tayo ng ng block eh. Nagkalaban naman natin eh. Hindi naman rin nakapwesto. Pwesto lang. Pag pasalo lang gagawin. Ready lang tayo palagi ginagawa nila. Pag nakakita yung nakapwesto yung kamay, dinadrop na lang. Pag nakakita nakauna si lahat, basta yung blocking, papaluin agad. Nakatingin sa kamay natin eh. Ready lang lagi tayo doon sa gitna. Okay? Tsaga lang ang kailangan natin. Tsaga lang. Okay?
Coach Ramil pleading to the girls to zone out the referees, zone out the calls, zone out the crowd. In fairness to the referee, in that sequence, Mika Reyes did touch the net. 22-17. What is Ateneo doing so well in the last 2 sets?
Coverage, coverage. They're getting blocked by De La Salle, but the coverage has been very, very effective. This is going in. Naku, yung pa.
Errors.
Off a timeout, boom. That just says how De La Salle right now is not focused in what Coach De Jesus is instructing the girls.
And that
they're moving differently. That's just it.
It's incredibly strange to say about them, ano? Galang. Again, coverage was there. Hervasio off the block. It's a check ball. And they get the set point. You know, I say that it's strange for LaSalle because I've said this in many years, Doc. Even LaSalle, they have a curfew before the finals. They take away technology, gadgets, and cell phones before the finals just so that they could focus on the task at hand. This is true. The players don't use their cell phones the night before.
Oh,
And a
nice serve.
chance here for Ateneo to close it out. And Hervasio puts it away. So, just like in the first meeting, Doc, Ateneo takes the first two sets. The question now here, can LaSalle come back? Yes, they can. Will they? Is another question. Let's all find out together then. Plus, a special guest coming up.
Ayan na, subangan nyo.
Of UAAP Season 75 Women's Volleyball. Nakausad na po ang Ateneo dito ng dalawang set kasamang Ian. Let's look at some of the numbers.
Wow, look at this. 10 attack points for De La Salle. Look at the blocking department. 3 and only 2. Almost even. Service aces 3 and 1 lamang dyan. But look at the unforced errors. 12-3. Halos ipinimigay yung kalahati ng galing.
Okay, ngayon, meron tayong special guest.
Sino ba yan?
From
Sino ba yan?
Ateneo, now we have from the DLSU Lady Spikers, 3-time champion Stephanie Mercado. Welcome to the panel, Steph.
Hi, Boom. Hello.
Affectionately known as Paneng Mercado in the volleyball community. Okay, Stephanie, tell us, what are your thoughts dun sa unang dalawang set? Ano nangyari sa LaSalle at nakabaon sila ngayon dito?
Yes, I remember dati kasi when I was still playing, we used to call ourselves Team Diesel.
Okay.
Sobrang tagal namin mag-init. So, hopefully, this third set, magising na sila and then fully warmed up na sila or yung laro nila lumabas na talaga. Kasi medyo nag-hold back pa sila, hindi nila malabas eh.
Anong explanation dun sa mga errors na nakita mo kanina? 12, you saw the number on your screens.
Yeah,
12 errors.
Feeling ko, medyo ano lang sila, nararattle sila ngayon knowing na malaki na yung lamang ng ano.
Yeah.
So parang hindi na nila alam kung paano na sila gagalaw.
Are you seeing anything different dun sa laro ng Ateneo rin?
Napapansin ko sa Ateneo ngayon na sobrang, ano sila, all out sila. Lahat nagko-contribute.
Yeah.
Sobrang pansin sa kanila na all of them are really working, playing hard para manalo sa championship game nito.
But then what do you think about the level that volleyball has risen to? Can you imagine yourself like when you were playing, filling up the Araneta Coliseum?
Yeah, actually dream yan ng bawat players na makalaro talaga sa Araneta. I remember back then when I was still playing like year 2005, first year college ako. Sabay pa yung game ng men's and women's volleyball sa UP gym pa yun.
That's right.
Inabot mo pa pala.
Yes, inabot ko.
CHK.
First year
Human
ko pa
kinetics.
yun. Oo. Tapos ngayon, parang sobrang boom na siya. Sobrang puno yung seats natin ngayon.
Kahit saan man maglaro, kahit San Juan, kahit MOA, kahit dito. Talagang pinupuntahan at saka ang daming lumuluwas. Kung napansin mo, parang ang daming lumuluwas. In the meantime, 3 na yung lamang dito.
And it seems that Ateneo even has the edge in blocking. Hirap na hirap umopensa ang LaSalle pa rin, ano? Hindi sila makaset up ng play.
Yun nga parang feeling ko rin kasi nag-start yung play sa receive.
Yes, very true.
Kung hindi maganda yung reception, mahihirapan sila mag-set play.
Correct.
I'm sure, Paneng, kung papayagan ka lang mag-uniforme ulit, isab ni Coach Ramil, you'll do it, right?
Yeah, sobrang nakakaingit din.
Yeah, totoo.
Kasi ang laki na ng laki na ng volleyball ngayon. So, kaya nila yan. Nakakabawi yung
Ayan.
Free ball for LaSalle here. They're down 3. Moraño asking for it, but it is Galang who puts it away.
Galang, she really has to, get back her normal kind of play. Sabi natin, very aggressive. Our reigning rookie of the year has scored double digits in most of the wins of De La Salle. They gotta do better when it comes to feeding Galang those outside sets.
Alam mo, nakausap ko si Abby about Coach Ramil, pero ikwento ko yan mamaya. Ang gusto ko tanungin si Stephanie dito, Paneng, anong sikreto ni Coach Ramil? Why is he so good at what he does? Ano ang meron siya na wala sa ibang coach na under ka?
Napansin ko lang kay Coach, dati, pag nakita niya talagang may potential yung player niya, hindi niya talaga titigilan na turuan ng turuan. Sobrang patient niya. Oo, patient ang siyaga. Kahit minsan hina-high blood na siya, pero turo pa rin siya. Imagine, sobrang dami namin na hawak niya. Pero sobrang patient niya magturo.
Malamang kung kami ni Buman tinuruan, nag-retire na. Wala. Ganito kaagad nag-retire na.
Pero it's not only that, Paneng, napapansin natin, ang galing niya mag-recruit rin ng player. yung team nyo ngayon at napapansin namin, laging meron kumbaga dalawa na magaling sa isang posisyon. Parang ganun ba yun kahit dati pa?
Honestly, nung naalala ko, nung captain pa ako noon, nakipag-tune up sa amin, parang NCR team for palaro, and then nakita niya si Ara doon. Second year pa lang si Ara nirecruit. Not necessarily nag-graduating ka, tsaka kayo recruit. As early as second year, nakaka-recruit siya ng player.
Yun na nga, sabi ko sa'yo, di ba si Abby, third year naman, high school, inaabangan na niya. At ito yung napag-uusapan natin, the reigning Rookie of the Year, as we go to Selena Dagdag muna sa Ateneo side.
Kung kaya nyo dali ng bola sa gilid, yun ang gawin nyo. These were the first words of Coach Roger in the huddle upon getting the ladies together. Dagdag pa ni Coach Roger na sana daw ipagpatuloy nila ang performance nila sa reception nila kasi pag maganda daw ang pag-receive sa bola, tuloy-tuloy na rin ang execution ng counter-attacks na pinlano nila. Dagdag ni Coach, huwag kayo ma-over-excite. Pagtsaga-tsagain na lang natin tong third set at makukuha rin natin to. Boom and Ian?
Thank you, Selena. Steph, do you want to say anything to your thousands of fans from LaSalle and your personal fans also before we let you go?
Sobrang thankful kami. Like, sobrang grabe yung suporta ng mga tao. Sobrang kahit lumuluwas pa sila, malayo sila, or kahit di sila makanood ng live, andyan sila palagi na nanonood. And then, sobrang salamat din sa pag-understand sa mga players. Kasi, yung iba kasi, minsan, pag sinabing pangit laro, parang kung ano-ano na sinasabi.
Yes.
Pero at least ngayon, nakikita natin na sobrang dami nila ng sumuporta ngayon dito para sa team.
Salamat sa oras mo, Pereng. At saka, ayan, kaway ka muna dyan sa mga fans mo. And kamusta mo kami sa mami mo, ha?
Yes, I will.
Alright, Stephanie Mercado, former captain, three-time champion for the UAAP of LaSalle Lady Spikers. We'll take a break muna. Mabalik tayo dito. Abante po ang Ateneo ng 5. 17,480 in attendance for game number 1 on the finals, best of 3. At mataas na mataas po ang kumpiyansa ngayon ng Ateneo. Kung ano naman taas ng kumpiyansa nila, ang baba nung set
Baba
yun
nung
para
set
kay Mika Reyes.
for Mika Reyes, that didn't even cross or go up to the height of the net. So wala, no way of Mika getting that over and across the net. And De La Salle, really, tama yung sinabi mo kanina, Buma, parang hindi sila yung usual De La Salle squad that's really confident, that's organized. And on the other hand, itong Ateneo working very hard. Even si Paneng noticed it.
Napansin niya, no?
Ibang Ateneo yung nakikita niya, tagang bigay todo dito sa laro na to.
Energy. LaSalle, though, is not out of it. If you are going to count out LaSalle, you will be a fool to do so. They've done it before. They're looking to do it again. Let's check in with Billy Capistrano first.
Boom, there's something terribly wrong going on the green side of things. And coach wants this fixed as soon as possible. Now he is questioning why the girls look so lost and confused on the court when he knows that they know what to do. Sabi nga niya, napakasimpleng bagay, bakit hindi pa magawa? Now the girls are far from losing hope. That fighting spirit is alive and they will not hand this game to the Lady Eagles. The girls will muster every ounce of strength and courage they have in order to get back on track. Hindi sila magpapatalo ng basta ganyan-ganyan lang. Boom and Ian?
At yan naman ang inaasahan natin. At nakita na natin kasi yan eh. Yun ang masaya sa may ganyang kang experience kasi may paghuhugutan ka.
Yes. Marami ng ganitong games nila rin ng De La Salle. For the side of Ateneo, they also know how it feels to win 2 sets and lose the match.
Yes, that's right.
Alam na rin nila yan.
Kaya kailangan din nila, kumbaga kung kaya mo nang bugbugin, huwag mo nang paabuti ng 4th set, yun ang kailangan mo gawin. As they say, yes, for the side of Ateneo. As they say in English, diba, put your foot down on the gas pedal already. A very quiet afternoon for the #1 scorer of the league, and yet her team is ahead 2 sets and 6 points here in the 3rd set. So it only tells you that it's a collective effort for these for the Lady Eagles.
Another low set there from Reyes. Hindi niya napalo ng gusto. This one goes out off the block. No touch from the block.
No, they're looking for a check ball, non-given.
Good try though to sell the call, but
it doesn't hurt, ano? It doesn't hurt.
Masama eh.
Then Lazaro, who has still 2 more years to play for Ateneo on your screens. This girl only on her 2nd year for De La Salle. Down 5 serving 10. Ferrer. That's a battle she will never win.
Yes, against Abby.
Against Abby Maranyo. Maranyo, look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
It's the
You know,
way. Yeah.
I'll tell you something about her. When I asked her, why are you the captain this year? And anong nakita sa'yo ni Coach Ramil? And she says, ang pakiramdam niya nakita ni Coach Ramil is si Abby is like a pit bull. She's a persistent player. If she wants something, she latches onto it until she gets it. Ganun daw yung ugali niya na pag sinabi mong hindi mo kaya, kakayanin ko. Pag sinabi niyo matatalo kayo, papanalunin ko. Ganun daw yung ugali niya. Kahit noon pa sa probinsya, kahit nung high school naglalaro siya at natuto siya ng volleyball, hindi mo kayang i-block yung lalaki. Kinakaya niya. So yun ang nakita daw ni Coach Ramil. Sabi niya, ikaw ang magiging captain this year.
So, hindi yung mga hair clips niya.
Hindi.
Kasi ako, she gets my vote. Yeah, just looking at those hairs.
Abby Maranyo again. Oh, great pickup by Ferrer. De Jesus sends it to the other side. Esperanza sets up Q. Lazaro's there. Kainglet keeps it alive. Ferrer for the free ball for the LSU. Esperanza back to 2. Kainglet pots it back.
Libre yan! Oh!
She mistimed it.
Oh, wow. I was already excited. Sabi ko, libre yan.
Regalo
yan.
Malaking regalo. And look at her. She mistimed her jump. She pulls it back. And a point goes to Ateneo. So not only are Ateneo playing well today, nabibiyayaan pa sila kasamang iyan.
Errors. Again, kita natin 12 in that second set.
Another one.
Oh, Abby Maranyo. Again, that set not really the best to give Abby. She was on her way down as well. So the timing between setter and attacker, that's the problem right here. Ayan, no choice for her but just to wait for it. And even though she sent it across, nandun naman si Jem, nakaabang. So all these plays from De La Salle really not working and not producing points for the Lady Archers.
And the defense of Ateneo, Doc, the defense, Kainglet hits the net. Coach Roger, Kainglet hits the net. So the point is given to Ateneo before the ball. Hindi na natin kita dyan, pero yun ang itinawag ng referee. And then Rasha will talk to our first referee here.
Yeah, sometimes, may konting leniency yung
Correct.
refs eh. Pagkadating doon sa mga net touch, especially it doesn't affect the play. Lalo na yung pababa na yung bola. So, I think Coach Roger is trying to make that same point to the refs.
Are you saying, Ian, in terms of that, it's something judgment call? Judgment call.
Yes, the leniency is there.
Yes.
But again, you cannot argue dahil nag-net naman talaga. So, sabi nga ni Coach Roger, pababa na yung bola nung nag-net eh. So, wala nang kinalaman yung net dun sa resulta ng play. But again, the fault sticks. The referees are right. Talaga naman nag-net. So, let's give it that.
Nangihinayang sa puntos ito si Coach Roger. And you understand why. Even with a 2 sets lead and a 4-point lead here, he knows who they're up against. He knows the capability of La Salle. That's why nangihinayang siya. Gretchen Ho! Wow! Yung sabi niya, di ba? Sa training, itong huling linggo, naluluha daw sila. Siya daw yung nangunguna. Dahil
pinakamababaw ang luha.
Oo, nagiging sentimental daw siya every time training is done.
Ito na naman, yung ating best server of this first game. Especially in that second set.
The captain, back at it. The lead is 5.
Wow, captain play by Gretchen.
And that's what has been the difference here today, Ian, for Ateneo. Look at that. That's the difference. They've been just so active on their floor defense and coverage. Maranyo puts that one away.
Right, that was a power hit from Abby Maranyo. Even though it was deflected by the block, just the strength in that hit gave it that
perfect set. Perfect set by Kimano. You know, we haven't even mentioned Valdez's name a lot here in this game. She's not even on the floor right now.
Parang ang pinagpapahinga.
Parang, ano?
Manood ka na lang. Oh, service ace from Fajardo. They badly needed that one. Now they have the momentum. Let's see if they can build on it. Start a run. Back-to-back points now for De La Salle. They're still down by 3.
There's Valdez. You saw Kim Fajardo earlier. Only 7 points today in total. Alam mo ba? Si Kim Fajardo, di ba? Alam naman natin yung teammate nila sa UST, no?
Yes.
Yung high school. Elementary pa pala. Elementary, magkasama sila sa Taa.
Wow.
At bangko daw si Valdez. Si Fajardo yung naglalaro. Balikan natin yung kwento na yan mamaya. Makinig muna tayo sa timeout.
Jem, resiban nyo maigi. Napaka-critical ng reception. Tayo din. Phil, wag ka nang bumaba dito. Hayaan mo na lang si Tendon niya. Dito ka na lang. Dito ka, Jem. Dito ka, Jem. Dito ka. Ha? Huwag ka naman tayo muna dito. Lumabas ka na dito.
The lead is down to 2. So let me just finish that story that ikwento sa akin ni Eliza. Sabi niya, si Kim Fajardo, on your screens, teammate niya, when they were representing Batangas, dun sa Spataa, which is parang yung palaro, prior to the palaro pambansa.
Regional, nila meet.
Oo. Siya yung babad. Si Valdez daw, yung
Hindi pa.
bangko. Bangko nga, sabi niya.
Bangko pa.
Bangko siya. So matagal na silang magkakilala sa Batangas in elementary days.
Pero pag si Eliza naman ang tanungin mo dyan, sasabihin niya, si Kim naman yung bangko.
Hindi, si Eliza ang tinanong ko. Kwento ni Eliza yun. Hindi siya katulad mo, Dok.
Natin dalawa.
Lamang ng isa. Ang Ateneo, naibaba na. Ito na yung habol, kasamang iyan.
Yan
Ng
worried
Lasal.
look on Coach Rogers' face.
Oo. Kim Fajardo. See, let me clarify that. It was Eliza Valdez who told me that story.
But now they're on opposite sides of the floor.
Yes. Galang!
Ito na.
Ties the ball game at
Ito
13.
na. Ito yung sinasabi natin. This girl cannot, she's gonna find a way to score. And she's proven that in previous games. Tama yung pinag-usapan natin, Book. Ateneo, they know what happened in the first round.
That was in set number 3.
Oh.
And coincidentally, Ateneo only scored 13 points in that set. Galang has 8 points here in this match. Kainglet, binalikan.
The coverage again still there for Ateneo. Oh!
And now it is the turn of LaSalle to turn it up. The crowd here at the Big Dome.
First time in
They
this
get a lead,
set.
Ayun na, nagising na ang mga fans ng defending champions. Maraming salamat muli kay Stephanie Mercado at Cara Acevedo.
Thank you.
For making themselves available for this game. And it's a 2-point lead. 15-13. The tide has turned.
And now it's the turn of the fans of De La Salle. Kanina pa sila tahimik hindi mapakali.
Parang,
diba? Now,
ano ba? Ito ba yung sinasabi ni Paneng na diesel? Ito na yata yun. Umiinit na.
she predicted it.
Yeah, she did.
Let's give her that.
Well, she's not a 3-time champion for nothing, right?
She's
Parang
part of
ikaw.
that team.
Parang ikaw.
Thank you.
Oh, Jempener saves that. But LaSalle goes to Abby. Coverage was there. Denden. Kainglet. Goes to the block. That's still alive. Chance for Ateneo.
Long rally.
Uy!
Oh! Libreng-libre si Jem. And look at the stare down she gave Maranyo.
First of all, that was a bad reception by Herbacio, Doc, na sinalba ni Jem Ferrer.
Look at
Ang
it.
lapit sa net eh.
Look at Jem after this. She will look at... Nagulat si Fajardo.
Nagulat sila lahat. Hindi nakatalon yung blockers.
And Kainglen had to pull her back because she was saying already words, to Maranyo.
Kasama sa laro yan. Gumabaw. Delayed by the block. Valdez is back in the front line. Gohing is doing
Nice
what she does
dive.
best. Galang again. Valdez sent back. Ferrer pushed. Kainglet. Chance for LaSalle here. Back and forth
Oh,
action.
mababa yun.
Back and forth
Another low
action.
set.
Galang again.
Galang. This girl, I don't believe she's just a second-year player. Galang scoring that point to get De La Salle the second technical timeout of this third set. Alright, the Araneta is rocking right now. The De La Salle fans coming to life. Having fun right now. Kita natin, nakahabol ang De La Salle. At ngayon, lamang pa ng 16 to 14. Let's see if Ateneo can, again, they have to close it. If you're talking about Ateneo, you can't give De La Salle that glimmer of hope. But De La Salle, as we said, they know what it takes. They've done it in the first round. They were in the same situation before, down by 2 sets, and then finally closing out that match in 5, 16-15. Filtering that with the serve. Good reception from Gohing. Back set. Going to Gumabaw, and she scores.
So the lead is 17. Nagising itong kupunan ni Coach Ramil de Jesus na sobrang dami na palitan ng tao, naghahanap ng kombinasyon, naghahanap ng momentum. This girl has been probably the only consistent from start to finish so far. Ferrer, medyo nagiging faulty yung reception natin dito sa third set. That's out.
All right, Q finally getting a break because she has been blocked earlier. She's been so unfortunate, especially meron pa siyang mga errors kanina, regalo na. Nag-net pa siya, no? But this time she hits it off the block of Eliza.
The crucial third set.
Dito nagkakaroon ng ano
The swing set. They call it the swing set. Either Ateneo finishes it, or Coach Ramil and his girls, very proud girls, defending champions, come back. Jem Ferrer, 18-16 is our score. Bumalik ang bola sa Ateneo. Valdez, that's too wide on the angle. Looking for a check ball, but not given. So the lead is 3. Ang Ateneo naman ang naghahabol ngayon, pero lamang po sila. 2 sets to love. And a service error. As Gretchen Ho marches back for Ateneo, Denton Lazaro sits down. Liza Valdez on deck. In a quiet afternoon for her, she hasn't had a reason to make a lot of noise because her team is playing so well together. And a great serve by the girl they affectionately call Baldo. And the lead is only 1 now as Coach Ramil will call a timeout.
Tumigil ka lang, tumigil sa score. Dito kasi, di ba? Ako to. Kasi Ella. Gretchen, pasukin mo dito. Ella, dyan ka muna ha. Hindi, mamaya sa reception. Dito lang, pumasok ka, Gretchen. Pumasok ka, Ella ha.
Salle Lady Spikers in the lead by 19-18 so far. Valdez continues to serve. Budgie Bar, Obar Sasea. And a good serve. And Ateneo climbs back, ties the game. Abby Maraño will move out for DLSU. It is Cian Cruz who comes in for defense now. As Valdez continues to serve. Matagal-tagal na rin. Mga tatlong serve na rin to si Ali Valdez. The chance of MVP from the crowd of Ateneo. Kala ko sa basketball ko lang naririnig yung mga ganyan. Uy, nagdalawang isip si Q. Jesus. Na tayo 19. Reyes!
Finally, a set that she likes. That was the right height for Reyes. Although it was a push, but still, she got the right set. Yan, lumampas ng bahagya sa net and perfectly timed. That power tip was enough to get them the lead, 20-19. Very tight. This is very, very crucial right now.
Yep. It's amazing. As this serve goes out, that she's getting the loudest cheers from Salle, but also getting the boos from Ateneo. Yun yung katapat lagi, no?
20 all.
How about this? This is the most that she's played
Yes,
this season.
she started it.
And it's in the finals. Triple block doesn't work. So now we are at that point, Doc. Kapitan na ito, 21-20. Patibayan na ng dibdib dito sa dulo.
I'd like to say, Boom, this time no excuses.
Yes.
Both of these teams, they're a veteran. Ateneo's now a veteran team. Itong De La Salle, they have won a lot of championships. No excuses. Hindi mo na pwedeng sabihin na hindi sanay sa ganitong venue.
Correct.
Hindi ganito sa sanay sa ganitong pressure. Not this time.
Again, they have been the two best teams in the league for the last 2 years.
Yes.
Arguably the two most popular too, as Gervasio gets them on even footing now, 21 all, and she's serving right now here in the third set.
Let's see how she serves this one. Ooh!
Law of averages, my friend.
And the De La Salle fans right behind Z were up with joy.
Yep.
You know, that ball hit the net. Because they know how deadly Z can string up 4 or 5 service aces in a row.
Roger Correa looking on. Fajardo with a great serve. Correa.
Naku,
Reverse set.
That's not going to work. That was too close to the net.
And Coach Rogers' team down by 2. La Salle ahead and 2 points away from coming back here.
Saan ba si Phil? Sa gitna pala si Phil. May pinilit ko kay Diretso. Diba? Aldo! Napasok ka ha. Dahil sinalagyan natin ng backline nito. Ha? Ilan nasa ka? Pagkasukan na natin. Dalawa naman nila. Kasi ba niya maigay ha? Makabis natin. Phil! Diretso dito lang. Dito lang. Ako ka lang.
Patingin lang natin yung mga kapamilya natin sa buong Pilipinas na nanonood. Mga Ilocano na imbag nga daw. Imbag na malem kadaya ko amin. Agyaman na suporta yo amin UAAP. Everybody, mga Ilocano natin kapamilya. Dami kanina yung mga Ilocano, Pampangan. And everybody watching in Japan, Belgium,
all over the world.
Norway, Doha, Qatar, Dubai. Maraming salamat as La Salle commits a service error at a very crucial
Wow,
juncture.
what a read by Z Gervasio. That ball was just 2 inches off the line. And Fajardo with that crucial service error.
A former basketball player who ended up playing volleyball because there was no basketball program in Ica. He was the one serving earlier, talking about Gretchen Ho. Now a chance for La Salle here. They're up
Back
1.
set, nice set. That was a nice set.
Coverage was there though. Valdez, itinapik lang. Buhay pa to. Kalang again. Gervasio pops it right back up. Underhand set to Kainglet. Kainglet through the block. Maranyo asking for it, doesn't get it. It is Gumaba who gets it. And they are a point away from extending the set to a 4th.
I like the set though. Kita mo Gumaba, although she was behind the ball already.
Talented Kim Fajardo, really.
Grabe. Dikit yung sa net. That was one of the hardest to make.
We have some incredible talent. Volleyball at its finest, at its highest level here, collegiate volleyball.
Coach Ramil egging on the girls. We need only a point.
That's right,
A free
Ricardo!
ball. And they get it! De La Salle wins set number 3.
To the delight of all the volleyball fans, because they want to see more, Doc Ian. Ateneo.
Wow.
Is this going to be like their first meeting? We'll find out. Ating mga kapamilya sa Davao at Cebu, maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan. Daghang salamat sa pagsuporta sa UAAP Volleyball. 4 sets ang kakailanganin. Will it be the last? We'll find out. The Lady Spikers don't want it to be the last, and they played like it in that 3rd set to extend us to a 4th, Ian.
And itong De La Salle, kita mo 13 attack points, only 7 for Ateneo. Blocking department, still equal. So nakakasabay. Itong Ateneo in that department, service aces were tied at 2 apiece. And unforced errors, 11 and 8. That third set could have gone either way up to
Lalo
the
na sa
20,
dulo.
oh,
You're
20,
right.
21st point. But again, De La Salle, sabi na natin, you can never count them out. No? They play the same way. They know what it takes. They've done it in the first round. And Abi Maranyo came to life. You've got Galang coming back to life. Fajardo doing an excellent job, especially in that run that they had in setting up those plays for Gumabao, remember? And that really kept De La Salle in step. Ito baliktad eh. Sila yung humahabol ngayon sa Ateneo. Phil Cainglet and the rest of the crew, Jem Ferrer, Gretcheno, and Eliza Valdez.
Wow.
They I think they know what's gonna happen if they
We got a
lose
game.
this sport.
We got a game, Doc. And
know what's gonna
nagdilang anghel si Paneng Mercado kanina. No? Sinabi
Diesel.
niya, kilala sila as Team Diesel. Ito na, nag-init. Ngayon, has Ateneo learned anything from that meeting in the first round? We talked to Selena Dagdag earlier. Remember, we were talking about that. Lessons from the elimination round. Lessons from last year's finals. This will all come into play now. This fourth set, Doc, might just characterize and put into perspective what Ateneo is as a team now and what they have learned in all these years together. As Valdez may be looking to be a bit more active here in set number 4.
She has to. Now, she has to really exhibit again her status as the #1 scorer, not only of Ateneo, but of the league. Napagbigyan na siya nung first 2 sets, even the third set, tahimik pa rin. Oh, going, missing that one. She had her eyes on the ball until that ball.
Second.
Yeah.
Credit also kay Lep because may laglag yung serve niya. May sudden drop. Phil Cainglet on deck.
And probably our viewers are wondering kung sino yung i-guess natin para dito sa fourth set. Si Andre Mulla nandiyan. Sa tabi-tabi si Andre Mulla.
Nagpupumilit.
Oo, nanunood ng laro.
Makinig muna tayo sa timeout ni Coach Ramil. Abante ng 4 ang Ateneo dito.
Kanina, hindi ka kasunod eh. Ayaw mo naman makinig sa sinasabi ko eh. Ako wala ko sinabi sa'yo, ipasa mo lang yung serve mo. Hindi natin kailangan magtapon sa ngayon. Long short. Titingnan ko, saka nakapwesto, tingnan mo mabuti. Okay? So pag nakita nakasagsak sa likod, short mo na target. So yung kailangan natin rumisip. Ito yung rumisip, ano mapaluin natin? Kailangan natin pihilin kagad dyan. Okay? Let's go!
Go, Mark! Let's go! Hey!
Ang Tubong Santa Maria, Bulacan, si Coach Ramil de Jesus and the frustrated boys there singling out as we look at Andre Mulla.
Hi, Ann and Larry.
Right here, of course, Ann knows how it feels to graduate with a championship for La Salle. As Gumabao, that ball sent back, but runs out of space. So they finally get on board here in set number 4. Gumabao, Galang, Maranyo on the front line. Then go Fajardo and Sid Demesilio.
I'm sure Coach Ramil didn't expect that he was going to call a timeout
that early.
on the 4th point.
That early, you're right. Ooh, easy ball. Chance ball. Galang. On top of that one, but Denise Lazaro was underneath that attack. Chance again. They go back to Galang. Delayed by the block. 2 straight points for DLSU to get themselves back here as we go to Billy Capistrano.
Like the fighter team that they are, the Lady Spikers are back and they are staying in the game for good. Boom and Ian, one should never underestimate the heart of a Lady Spiker. Now after that comeback set, coach just wants them to keep on improving in this game. Sabi nga niya, huwag kayong matakot at tigasan ninyo ang loob nyo. He also instructed the girls to have an open line of communication on the court para maiwasan ang mga unforced errors. Lastly, coach has complete and full trust in the girls and he knows that they can and will deliver. He even ended one of the huddles by saying, atin to, tandaan nyo yan. Boom and Ian.
Sabi salamat, Billy. Ngayon naman, yung pangyayari, tinawagan ng net violation si Aragalang on her attack.
That's right. You know what? Obviously, there was a net call, but ang contention ni Aragalang, it wasn't the tape that she hit. It was below the tape already, so that did not affect the play on hand. But again, the referees called it. Sabi nila, yung tape ang tinamaan niya, that's why napunta yung punto sa Ateneo.
Well, she gets it back with that check ball. They're down by 2. Mika Reyes struts back onto the floor. On the front line, as Kim Fajardo will have a full front line with Michelle Gumabao, Aragalang, and Mika Reyes. Abby Maraño, the captain, back on deck for the defending champs. As we check in with Selena Dagdag.
Coach Roger was very disappointed after what occurred earlier in the third set, and this was the reason why he told the Lady Eagles to prepare more and anticipate their balls more properly. The girls also took the initiative to encourage one another, saying madali at kaya daw nilang bumangon. Finally, Coach Roger's last words, ang puso nyo ang magpapanalo sa inyo at hindi ang kalaban nyo. Boom and Ian.
Maraming salamat, Selena. Valdez with 12 points. Here in this match, it's a low for her. By the way, her low in the season is 10, and it coincidentally, really not coincidence, but it came against LaSalle. That last match from round number 2.
Sets yun.
I mean, that's a girl who scored 21 points in 2 sets. And 87 points in 3 matchups against Adamson.
Yes.
And she only was able to score 10 against LaSalle. Today, 12 points. But I'm sure the more...
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
12 points.
But I'm sure the more important number for her,
Yeah.
Doc, is the sets. And right now, lamang sila ng isa. 2 sets to 1. Buhay pa to. Battle at the net. A chance for Ateneo. They go to the elevator. Easy pickings for Maraño.
Called it.
Galang opens up. Great coverage by Maraño. Chance for Ateneo this time. Ferrer picks Herbacio. Unable to put it away. Triple block for LaSalle. Oh! The trickery from Ferrer doesn't work. Galang. And it's a check ball. Point goes to LaSalle. Jem Ferrer says it was a net block.
That's right. I think they're trying to...
Let's look at that again, Doc.
Sabi, tape lang ang tinamaan. It didn't touch the blocker.
They might have a case there. At least from that angle, Doc. But again, I will always say this. Referees don't have the benefit of the slow-mo. So it's How about this girl? A very productive afternoon for Elanes, who's a surprise package for Coach Roger Goreyev.
Grabe. This really caught De La Salle off guard. That off-speed hit from De Jesus.
Galang sent back. Fajardo. Back to Ara. Ferrer. Kainglet. Off-speed. Changes direction.
Kanina pa rin yan.
Galang again. Puts it away. Wow. Tremendous talent from the Angeles University Foundation.
This is the reason why volleyball is loved by so many right now. You know, it's not just the players, the schools, but it's the quality that we were seeing from these these exchanges.
You're preaching to the choir, my friend.
Kaya pala ka lang na.
Yun naman ang role ko dito.
Joey!
Ateneo getting a point there.
Ng mga kampe.
So they get to the technical timeout first here in set number 4. Batiin natin ating mga kapamilya sa Kamsur, Naga, yung mga Bicolano, Doc Ian.
Dami yan.
Marhay na hapon sa Indogabos. Salamat sa panonood ng UAP Volleyball. Ingat ka mo, Gabos. Mula sa amin dito sa ABS-CBN Sports. Boom Gonzalez, Doc Ian Laurel, Selena Dagdag, and Billy Capistrano. Of course, Direct Al Neri at the helm of this live and exclusive coverage of Season 75 Women's Volleyball. Game number 1 between Ateneo and LaSalle. LaSalle, the defending champions, on even terms with Ateneo this year as compared to last year, with a thrice-to-beat advantage last year. And it's a world of difference, isn't it?
Definitely. Different story, different cast, but again, the intensity nandun parate. But sabi ko kanina, no more excuses for Ateneo. They cannot say that this is going to be the first time they're going to be in this kind of a situation.
They were in awe last year. They were just happy probably to be there. The first batch to get them into the UAP finals. And now they've been hardened by that experience. But they also have to thank UST. if not for UST beating LaSalle in that game number 1, LaSalle would probably still be 14-0, and this will still be a thrice-to-beat advantage in the final. So, may konting tulong ng konti. Kahit na hindi sinasadya, ganun talaga.
Nung first, opening weekend natin.
Opening weekend, when we had 4 5-setters, that pretty much was a portal of things to come for season 75.
And I remember really that game, we interviewed Coach Ojimamon of UST, and he said,
Gusto niya
talunin LaSalle, pinaghandaan
sa
talaga
finals.
nila.
Oo, gusto rin niya, maabot sila ng LaSalle sa finals.
Tama ka, malaking nagawa nun for the situation that we see Ateneo and LaSalle.
That's sports. A lot of it is your fate. Some of it dependent on other
Yeah,
teams also. So ganyan talaga yan.
Nice serve.
Nobody else is to blame but LaSalle because they lost that one.
That's true.
Right? In the meantime, Gohing rolling on the floor here is Demesilio with the off-speed. Ferrer. Away. Ferrer keeps it alive. Chance for DLSU. They're down by 2. Maraño. Again, coverage for Ateneo has been spectacular today. Gohing gets it. She's pumped up. Ferrer. Back to Kainglet. Kainglet. Oh! That one. And the Ilongga puts it away.
The defense of Ateneo is holding up, whether it's a hit, whether it's a drop, someone is really diving
I'll tell you this.
for those loose balls.
I don't know if you'll agree with me, Doc, but in all the games that they played this year, this is the best defense that they've played in all of the games.
Agree. Hindi naman ako makakahindi sa mga sinasabi.
Tinatapakan kita ngayon eh. Masakit na ba?
Masakit na eh. Ayoko nang masaktan ulit.
From the back line,
miss hit.
Underneath the ball.
That was a miss hit from Phil. And let's say hi to Direk Abit Ramos.
Oy, nasa Cebu.
Nasa Cebu.
Tama.
I miss natin si Direk ngayon.
Dahil sa Pinoy Pride. So,
busy working.
Maayong adlaw, Direk Abit. At pagamping mong tanan.
Danggit.
Pag ayaw mo diha. Sa ating mga kapamilya dyan. Davao, Cebu.
Abby Maraño trying to get all of her teammates involved, pump up, and look at the reaction she's going to have.
Maraño with a tip. And the lead is only 1 now. 4th set. Crucial set. Demesilio serving. Ferrer. Valdez's check. Ferrer goes for the second touch. Galang again. Sent back. Fajardo for coverage. The left hand by Galang. Ferrer. Valdez.
What a dive. Almost.
Oh, man. Gohing. Gohing has mopped the Araneta Coliseum today, hasn't she?
That's right. I don't want to be the laundry woman.
We're seeing the best of the
Gohing,
best.
yeah.
We're seeing the best of the best. Gohing number
She's been
1.
all over the place.
We're looking at the number 1 and number 2 best receivers of the league in Gohing and Lazaro. The 2 best liberos now, right now.
Short serve. Poor reception from Galang.
But set back. Coverage. Galang again.
Yeah,
off
she
the
likes
block.
that.
Yep.
She likes that kind of a set. Moving away from the block, having the proper height, perfectly timed, and she's one of those girls that can hit it in a different direction from where she's facing. Diba, pag nakaharap yan sa kanan, kayang-kanyang padaanin sa kaliwa.
Parang si Pao Soriano.
Yes, same thing.
Skill set. Let me ask you this, Doc. At 12-11, Ateneo ahead here, 12-11. And a facial block. The ball sent back by Michelle Gumabaw to the face of Giervasio. And you know, that always riles up a player that gusto mong bumawi ka agad pagka ganyan.
The crowd reacting. Big screen showing Z getting a facial off the block. You were saying?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, who has more pressure here? Is it LaSalle, the defending champs, or is it Ateneo who keeps talking about the fact that their core is going to graduate and we need to win one before they do?
I would have to say pressure is on Ateneo.
You think so?
I believe so. Yeah.
Even if they're the perceived underdogs.
That's true. Ateneo, it's like now or never. Hindi na, there's no tomorrow with this current lineup. They know it's going to be another rebuilding season next year. This 5 has really brought Ateneo volleyball to a different level. And De La Salle, they've been at it for a long, long time. So, sanay na sila dyan and expect a longer run in the next coming years.
Let's listen in to Coach Roger. Ateneo now behind here. Saan man kayo sa mundo ngayon na nanonood through the Filipino channel, bumabati po kayo, kami ng magandang araw sa inyo. Mabuhay po kayo sa lahat ng Pilipino. Lahat ng lumuwas para lang manood dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Ang Game 2 po ay sa Mall of Asia Arena sa
Wednesday.
Miyerkules. Oh. Through the block. Valdez gets it through. It's about time we get their version of the Phenom back on deck here.
That play was called for Eliza after that timeout of Coach Roger. So, good play off of that timeout. Like to say hi to my kumare, Lizelle Tavera, and my kumpare, Sean Solis from Cavite, who's watching right now.
Galang also getting that point to get them ahead here, 14-13. Galang has been spectacular.
Yes. After that third set, nabuhay eh.
If Ateneo has been a great total team effort today, especially on defense, you got to single out Galang on offense for De La Salle University, but so many service errors also killing La Salle in this game. Remember that second set where they had 12
Yes,
errors, unforced errors? Jesus back on deck. We're tied at 14 all.
Nice play.
What a set by Kim Fajardo to Mika Reyes.
I think they should utilize that play more. They definitely have the advantage every time Reyes. And it doesn't have to be strong hit in the middle all the time. Reyes can just tip it through.
Most pundits will point out that that's their biggest advantage, though. Talking about La Salle, that middle attack. And especially talking about Mika Reyes.
Pero hindi nila masyado nagamit pa dito sa laro na to.
Yun nga eh. That's the strange thing about it. Misreceived again. And a free ball for La Salle, who are ahead, 15-14. Gohing brings it to the center. Demicilio mistimes it, but still gets the point anyway.
That's right. She waited for the set. It came a bit late. She had to stop before she went up.
Now we have a timeout, a technical timeout. Back in a moment here on Studio 23. Coliseum, batiin natin ang ating mga kapamilya sa Pampanga. Maya pagap sa napon kay Kayungan. Ingat Kayuken.
Every time you greet our friends from the province, parang nagugutom ako. I remember yung mga pagkain na nagkain ko sa mga lugar na yun.
Tayo lang naman nagbibigay pugay kasamang iyan dahil talagang pinagtsatsagaan nila yung pagpapanood ng volleyball all throughout this season, and it's culminating in this final series.
Remember the friends that we met who came all the way from
Iloilo ba? Yes, Iloilo.
To watch the game and had to fly in today and fly back home the
Samoa
following
yun.
day.
USTNU and Ateneo La Salle. And La Salle now feeling it.
Reyes again attacking from the middle.
Guess what? Yes.
She's been quiet with the first three sets, but that middle attack could be the key that they haven't really utilized so far. And Coach Ramil, I'm sure, has emphasized to the girls, let's stick to that play till we end the set.
And Ateneo's not doing what they were doing well earlier. The quick plays, the faster plays, the power tips, the combination plays. Ito, puro ganito na lang. Widow plays yung nangyari. Demicilio miss hit.
Good block though from Gretchen. And Demicilio saying sorry to the bench, to the coaching staff.
What a swing here in this game. You just don't know what's going to happen. Ziervasio back on deck. Serving. Nawala ng konting sting.
Nawala.
Konting sting. And look at that. Mika Reyes again here in the fourth set.
And it is Reyes putting points on the board for De La Salle with those quick plays, and the blockers of Ateneo really late in reacting.
And now the crowd gets into it, gets behind her, at least the La Salle side of things, as she has come alive here in set number 4. The lead is 3 for DLSU. Kainglet finds a spot and stops the bleeding for the ladies in blue.
That's right, they cannot let La Salle really pull away.
Mika Reyes, 4 points here in the set, 13 all in all, very quiet, 13 also, making noise only here in set number 4 as Gretchen Ho back on deck. Abby asking for it, but they give it to Demicilio.
Ooh!
Ho was there, but she
Yes.
couldn't control it.
You saw it, Boom. She was right there. She was in step with the ball. It was just she didn't have the right angle on the arm to get that ball flying back to Jem Ferrer. See, makabila yung tapo ng bola.
Kim Fajardo back serving. She's a good server. Great reception, though. Valdez was there.
Did you see Valdez fly up with that hit? Out of nowhere, she just gave it to the fixture in that middle area for that attack.
Pasalamatan din natin lahat ng mga online,
dami
social media, and making us trend for the last 2.5 hours already here on Twitter.
Abby asking for it.
Yeah, but she does not put it away.
Oh, that's a
overreaching.
violation.
Overreaching. Coach Ramil didn't like that. That's crucial.
A bit too aggressive. No complaints from Abby. She knew the minute that she had her hand over the net, tatawagan na siya ng referee.
Pudgy bar, O-bar, Sasaya. 18 serving 19. Kumabaw. Asking for a check ball, no. Ateneo's back in it. And Coach Ramil is pleading with the referees here.
Ooh. I don't know if there was really a touch.
Well, let's look at it.
Wait and see.
I don't want you being curious, Doc. I want to satisfy your curiosity. Let's see. It's tough. That's a tough angle. In the meantime, Ateneo surges ahead here. 2019. And another questionable call, at least when you ask Coach Ramil. He's complaining here at the sidelines.
But it was, it happened right in front of our referee, first referee, Yul Benosa.
Well, Ateneo cannot be distracted here because they have come back. Phil Kainglet, 20, serving 19, crucial moments of set number 4. Kumabaw. And that's out. That's clearly out.
And this is a LaSalle team that knows how to handle this kind of pressure.
At least when you talk about recent years
Yes.
in their history. As Sid Demicilio is back, serving for the LSU.
Nice serve from Demicilio.
Combination play. Oh, that's too easy for
Too
LaSalle to
easy.
take. But
Oh, Fajardo having a
Oh.
hard time.
Ferrer, Valdez, block. Boy pa yan.
Oh! She kept it alive.
Yeah, Ferrer is there. Again, a save by Gohing.
Woo!
But they were not able to
Jem
send
Ferrer,
it
that
back.
was an attack credited to Jem Ferrer.
A rare attack by Jem Ferrer, the player who actually dreamt of being a libero more than anything else. That is her dream position
Look at this.
when she attacks.
I don't know if that's the first point of Jem from an attack.
Galang going with coverage. Kumabaw. Oh, nobody home for Ateneo. And we are at 21 all.
Can you take any more?
These girls are not disappointing each and every one of the 17,500 fans here at the Big Dome. The captain is back on deck. Lazaro, good reception. Reverse set. Demicilio was
Nice.
there.
Nice dig.
Kumabaw again.
Oh!
Too low. That's too low. Oh no.
She knew it. She knew it.
She was asking for it. Oh no. Sumeda siya sa bench. One more. Bawi. 22-21. Kapit po kayo. At yun ang talagang salitang ginagamit natin sa volleyball. No?
Tama.
Pero
Walang
ngayon,
bibitaw.
pero ngayon, literal, pati sa bahay, kumakapit ang mga tao. Dahil this is down the wire here in set number 4. Galang, off speed. De Jesus was there.
Oh, what happened
I
there?
think they were going to go with a back row attack. Kumabaw. Nobody home again. Sabi nga niya, bawi.
Isa pa. And that was really Ateneo's fault right there because it came from a free ball. They could have set up a good combination attack, no? Pero binuwian sila ni...
She looked for a spot. You know, that was the spot that was very open in that second round matchup, remember?
Yung likod.
Back zones. 22 all.
Oh, they're like 7 players.
Oh no, LaSalle.
Yeah, they're like 7 players on the floor.
Valdez was in there with Denten Lazaro, the libero.
And I saw some of the fans from behind the
Nagtuturo.
signaling.
Tinuturo.
Umalis ka dyan. And that happened happened right in
in
front
front of Coach Roger Goreev. Look at that, 7 players on the floor as Valdez was there in the corner.
Yung paa ni Valdez, her right foot was...
Wow, what a crucial mistake. Let's see if that will be the telling point here. 23-22. Hervasio, that's too easy for LaSalle. Underhand set to Galang. Galang puts it away. And sets up set point for LaSalle in set number 4. Timeout, Coach Roger Goreev. Ang bigat ng error na yun, Doc.
Dapat sa ngayon wala na. Ako, nakapag-minded na kayo na wala na kayo sa Girls, huwag nyo pairalin yung emosyon nyo. Maging composed kayo sa loob. Alam naman nyo kung sino papalo. Alam nyo kung sino paplakin nyo. Anong problema namin? Huwag nyo isipin. Nalilito ba ako? Madaalit dito.
And now, Ian, the tables have been turned. It is Coach Roger Goreev pleading for composure from the Lady Eagles.
Remember our first game boom in the men's division, game number 1, same thing happened.
And that has to be eating up at the back of your head. You know that it's happened before.
Set point for Gumabaw and the rest of the Lady Archers.
24-22. Ateneo scrambling.
Yes, wala from Ateneo.
Free ball. Reyes puts it away. And guess what? LaSalle has tied.
Look at that crowd.
And we will be back with set number 5 in game number 1 of the UAAP Volleyball Finals. Well, we've run out of words to describe this match. 25-20, 25-17 for Ateneo, then 25-22, 25-22 for sets 3 and 4. This game has delivered on its promise, and it's definitely worth the 1-week wait. But when we break it down, Doc, 21-9 attacks, that is just too much.
That's too much. And look at the blocking department. Kanina na sabay ng Ateneo. Now, wala miski isang block from the Ateneo side. Service aces, they still have the advantage in that 1-2-0. But look at the attacks, really. 21 points? Wow.
And it offset the disadvantage that LaSalle had in the errors department. They had a whole lot more errors, but it was probably from out of aggression.
Yes.
And assertion of their game, which is what they want to do. All right. Reminding you about the AFC Challenge Cup Group qualifiers, Group E qualifiers. Tickets now available at Ticket World at 891-9999. March 22, 24, 26 at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. 7:30 p.m. matches. March 22, Philippines versus Brunei Darussalam. March 24, Philippines versus Cambodia. March 26, Philippines versus Turkmenistan. All courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports.
Now, you gotta look back, Boom, on what has happened in this match. If you talk about momentum, I would have to say De La Salle has it.
There's no question.
Fifth set, anything can happen. It's only up to 15. And this will be the set that you'd have to look at your teammate and say, let's get this one.
And
we want it more.
Yes.
And let's not waste whatever we've done. And, just win this match.
And
15 points to do it.
Coach Roger Goreev pulls a rabbit out of his hat and puts in the 5th member of the Fab Five, Ailis Nakachi, for the very first time to complete the Hervasio, Ferrer, Ho, and Kainget quintet. Will it make a difference, or is it an adjustment that is out of desperation?
Yeah.
We'll find out. 5th set, a quicker, faster, and a mentally exhausting set begins with Eliza Valdez.
Oh,
in an outside hit.
All right, they go back to the usual formula, Boom. Eliza Valdez is the outside hitter this time, and Nakachi starts in the middle. So they've moved out of that earlier system that they were using.
Now, is that a good thing in the sense that what has worked for them in that 2 sets was the fact that they put Valdez in the middle to surprise the LSU? La Salle has adjusted, there's no question.
Yeah.
But going back to their norm now, is that a good thing?
You know what, Boom? The problem with that setup that they used in that early sets,
Yeah.
nakakapagod kay Eliza yun.
Okay.
Being the center blocker. So now, if she continues to play in that kind of a way, 5th set, and obviously she's tired, they want to give her more time to rest in between exchanges, kaya siguro binalik siya sa outside set.
Oh, Jem Ferrer with a crucial service error as we check in with Selena Dagdag.
There was no doubting the mood and the huddle earlier, Boom and Ian, and it was that of intensity. Halatang halata that the Lady Eagles want to win this set, and they want to win it bad. Coach Roger encourages them earlier in the huddle and tells them that they have all that it takes to emerge as victors. The only thing that could bring them down are their own errors. Coach made a couple of adjustments which mainly had to do with how they hit or approach the ball. He reminds them that despite the game's complexity, they must not forget their basics. Boom and Ian?
And that's what they're going back to right now with Valdez as the open hitter. Valdez, 16 points, finds a spot in the back zone. And we're 2-all. The graduating Nakachi. 5th set, Reyes pushes it to a back zone again. Reminiscent of game number 2 in the elimination round.
And Mika Reyes, we haven't seen those usual strong hits, tough angle shots from Mika Reyes. They're all pushes, but they really hit that empty zone in the defense of Ateneo. So it doesn't matter if it ain't that strong. Basta importante, butas yung pinagdadala ni Mika.
Combination play! And the cleanest hit so far of the day for Eliza Valdez. Will that break up her teammates? Because she's going to go to the back line here, but what a draw by Hervasa on the blocker stop.
Bringing Reyes up in the middle, leaving a single block in front of Eliza.
Who goes back to the service deck. Kumabaw answers back as we check in with Billy Capistrano.
Boom and Ian, buhay na buhay ang Lady Spikers. Now with this one last chance at winning the set, the girls are ready to just give it everything they've got. Now in this very crucial set, Coach Emil wants the girls to be wise. Let's think of our actions and how we can help the team. Hindi na lang puro lakas, puro bahala na, utak ang gamitin. He also reminded them to trust in each other, but most importantly, to trust in themselves. Guys, the ladies from TAF are so pumped up and aiming to prove to everyone that they do deserve to own Game 1. Boom and Ian?
Unbelievable action here, and La Salle prevails in that rally to go up 2 points. 5-3, thank you, Billy. And yes, you're right, boy na boy nga. Ang defending champion, sabi nga natin, may pinanghuhugutan sila.
Wow!
In terms of experience of coming back, and they're showing it right now.
You know, that exchange that showed that De La Salle really focused on where that ball was going. Halos, you know, lahat na ng pwesto napuntahan na ng bola and they were able to pick it up.
Gretchen Ho had 2 chances to put that away. Was unable to. Kainglet finally makes noise. It's been a while for Phil.
The veterans of Ateneo.
Former captain too. Gets it in between the block.
Very loose block right there for De La Salle.
4 serving 5. How will this serve go? May fatigue factor na ba?
Meron na ngayon pagka yun itong 5th.
Oh, medyo nawala na nga, no? Demesilio. Sent back. It's out. It's out.
That's right. Demesilio has been in since the 4th, or the 3rd, I should say. And the block was a bit late. Malayo sa net, and that ball just went out straight.
Mika Reyes, 15 points in this match. The lead is 2. 5th and final set of a highly anticipated game number 1. Trying to check it out. Defense of La Salle has also stepped up. But Ian, you have to give it that credit too. It's not only the offense, but their defense is really stepped up.
Yung coverage nila. Kung paano yung ganda ng ginagalaw sa depensa ng Ateneo ng first 2 sets. La Salle, diesel nga, sabi ni Paning kanina, nung kasama natin siya dito.
Bumibitaw ng konti dito ang La Salle. 7 serving 4. Ooh! Lambot nung tama. Nadinig mo, di ba, Doc? You could hear yung tama ng palm on the ball, a miss-hit. By the way, earlier today, National University coming back from 2 sets down to win against FEU.
Game number 1 din yung series nila.
Correct. In the men's volleyball finals. Chance for Ateneo here. Down 2. Phil. Easy pickings for Gohing. Fajardo. Tumaranyo. Ferrer. Kainglet. Masyado mataas yun.
Regalo na rin yun.
Demesilio. Hervasio was there. Ferrer, underhand set. Kainglet. Pop right back up. Demesilio.
Demesilio.
Demesilio, the surprise passage here for Coach Ramil.
Palitan tayo dito at 8. Down 3.
Yes, creating something out of nothing. That was a blotch play already, but Demesilio hitting it down the line, scoring.
Her 7th point, by the way. LaSalle showing heart here. And the confusion that characterized their first 2 sets is gone. It's like they're back in control.
Very much in control.
A little confusion on the rotation.
Sabi mo lang eh. Confusion naman.
Parang pinahiya.
Kundig na, buti na lang si Coach Ramil hindi confused.
Matalas. Oh! Misreceived! And a big 4-point lead at a crucial stretch of this 5th set. Oh, wow. Let's listen in to Coach Roger.
Kailangan dyan compose kayo eh. Hindi po pwede pag umirisip kayo, ganyan-ganyan lang. Risipin mo talaga. Nandiyan yung konti conviction yung ginagawa ninyo. 1 to 15 lang ito. Ha? Lumalaki yung kalaban ng kalaban. Kaya kailangan magkakata kayo. Hindi ba lang aloy? Hindi pwede dyan yung kapatid ng
Well, Doc, again, pleading for character here. Wala na yung palamya-lamya na regime. He wants a little conviction in everything they do.
That's true.
Down 4. Game number 1, hanging in the balance. Combination play, set back by Fajardo to Kainglet. The lead is 5. What a long and arduous climb by LaSalle back into this match.
Look at the number 1 blocker of the league, Abby Maranyo. Just clamping down
again
on the attackers.
Faulty reception. And all of this is happening with Valdez back in the back line. Look at LaSalle swinging that ball back. Ferrer to Nakachi.
What a play from Nakachi.
And that took guts for Ferrer too.
Yeah. Well, she knew that the defense of De La Salle was still scrambling.
It's the right play at the right time.
Yeah.
But ayok yung habol nung LaSalle doon.
Grabe. That was galang. Rolling sideways to pick up that save. And hitting.
The confidence is at an all-time high now for this sophomore. 16 points.
17, including that one.
17 points. A more important number is the 5-point lead. A great serve by Fajardo. Valdez is back at the front line. Tumabaw. Kainglet was there. Ferrer back to Valdez.
Good coverage from Ateneo this time.
Valdez again. That's just great blocking by LaSalle. That's just great blocking by LaSalle. That block, their blocking game right now, Ian, is giving them every bit of chance to counterattack.
Wow, what a story this game will be.
And now, Giselle Tan and Almiro also sent in. Remember, he did this, Coach Roger did, in the Final Four towards the end of the first set of that Adamson match where the first set was hanging in the balance. And it kind of swung in favor of Ateneo. Will it happen again here? LaSalle 3 points away from pocketing game number 1.
And they're up by 6, Boom.
They are.
Oh! The gamble!
Kasi-
The first play did not work.
Remember, you're put in a situation like that, ang bigat ng shoulders mo, Doc. A whole world's watching you in a venue like this, and you're in a deficit like that. There's so much pressure for a youngster, this Ilongga, Giselle Tan. And now
Nice serve.
LaSalle is rolling right now, Doc.
Gaganda na ng serve ni Fajardo.
Valdez keeps fighting, though. But it's sent
Gotta
back
give it
again.
back. Yeah, you gotta give it back.
And look at that blocking
Wala na,
again.
nabasa na eh.
Ahumiro, the lefty, mistimed that one. And the wall is crumbling for Ateneo here. 14-6. LaSalle, the two-time defending champion. We said this back at the end of set number 2. Can they come back? Yes. Will they come back?
It seems that the answer is right in front of us.
Reception very poor for Ateneo and a chance ball for LaSalle. Who will put it away? Galang, Tan, Valdez. Another chance here. Reverse set
Nice.
to Gumabaw, and it's done. LaSalle completes the comeback. And what a demoralizing loss for Ateneo, Doc.
Wow.
Especially that it happens to them for the second
Second
straight, not second straight, but a second time around here in season 75.
My heart really goes out to Ateneo for putting up a good fight. They were in control until that second set. Sabi nga natin yung third set very, very crucial. They could even have won it. Look at how close that third set was. But after that, a repeat of what happened in the first round. My hats off to De La Salle. That's really what champions are made of, Boom. Yung ganong determination, not giving up. And wow. And the fans are loving it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fans coming over and watching live.
And the fans are applauding the efforts of both schools, Jem Ferrer and Kim Fajardo, kissing each other there in the middle of the net, a sign of sportsmanship from two very fierce competitors. And that is the set scores on your screens. LaSalle down 2 sets, come back from the grave and show some championship heart.
Wow, this is really one of those matches that you'll have sleepless nights. Whether you're a player, you're a coach, you're one of the fans for either of these two teams, you're really going to talk about this tonight, tomorrow, and the next coming days. But again, it's only game 1, Boom.
It is.
We've got a 3-game series up, but it just means that De La Salle needs to win on Wednesday to win the championship. And of course, Ateneo, if they want to extend it to a third and final match, they gotta win.
I know the players are hugging each other there in the middle, both